I'll have gone live, so I'll just stream, and then it's another POV. Like I'll skip through some characters, and if you want to chat to me, I'm here. But I'll just basically watch the game. I quite like doing it this way, but it means that they can watch back the stream, and I'll watch both sides.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's it. Vendor's Hourglass.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower.
And one's already.
Wait, there's something.
Yeah,
Oh my
someone's
god.
already left.
Now arriving at Lijiang Tower. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Five, four, three, two, one. Round one. Capture the objective. The objective is now. This will heal you.
Let's try that again.
Tracer pulse bomb combo was huge. I'm back. Oh, am I the real supposed to be speaking? Okay. And it looks like Hourglass has finally taken control of the point after giving 51% over to Raiders. Maywall comes out, waits, and then the signal comes out, but Lucio D is used to counter it. And then into freeze, and then looks like Raiders is using every single ult they have right now. Just to take control of the point.
My mic's still on mute this entire.
Okay, yeah, okay. Both teams used at least 3 ults in that fight. Just clicking those triangles repeatedly, just trying to get their way through. Looks like it turned out better for the side of... Oh, so... 4 ults come out again. Oh, beat drop comes out. Shot comes out. Didn't really do much for the side of the Raiders. This should be a continually dry push right now. Finally, we will somewhat see the use of triangles. Finally, Hourglass has gotten a good capital. With both Maywalls being used from the team pretty early and pretty wastefully, honestly. But they do get an early pick onto the May, but Hourglass do get a pick onto their Junkrat. But a huge Maywall comes out and manages to pick up the Orisa.
Both teams just keep killing each other.
It's right now they're equally trading, and the Moira comes out from with Liam, and he is using it quite effectively right now. Oh. Lucio comes out, which makes it free for Sigma to use his own. Oh. Oh, nice freeze coming out from the men. Okay. I do not know any of the names of the players, this no one can tell already. I haven't played since, whatever, week 3, or week 5. Raiders quite easily capped first point, honestly. The double shield looks much superior to the recent hook of the side of Hourglass.
1-0.
Shall we see Pharmacy being picked on this? Time will tell.
No, yeah.
Yeah, Pharmacy is one of the
Pharmacy.
Pharmacy is one of the better comps. Just generally.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Right.
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
As we see the Sim May coming out from Raiders.
Teleport up there.
Yep. Yep, both teams are teleporting up. But I think Raiders got first goal. They go on to point first, but it looks like Hourglass is actually going to have the advantage. With a Zarya on high charge, it just means that they overall have the advantage.
The objective is now active.
Quite a weird comp for Reese Zarya, not really played often, but it seems to be working quite well right now for the side of Hourglass. Let's see if good fortune just deserves really. Continues on. Right, Raiders are now also using the Pharmacy. Let's see who shall win the Skywars.
So Hourglass don't have hits against counters.
Yeah, hopefully their Pharmacy should be doing their job though. Out. Sigma's getting low, almost get picked off, but the Mercy comes and saves them, luckily. Right now, they only have one ult on the side of Raiders, which is a Moira ult. Oh! Okay, they do have far ult coming out. However, it is quite risky to do it with the Sigma shield being stopped, as he will just get killed by due to splash damage. Right.
Looks like Hourglass is right behind.
Yep, and far died. Yep. So he is. Oh, Musty's been rocked. And Musty's died. That was a huge combo from the side of Raiders. Oh, and that borrow is massive. But will it be enough? Right now it's just a Moira on point. Oh, he gets one. He gets two. Just a Pharmacy. And it looks like it could be the map win for Hourglass right now. Completely dominant over Raiders and not letting them get a single percentage on point right now. Yep, and that is 1-1 right now. As we go to the final map. We shall see who can take victorious.
Score 1-1. Ready for battle.
Alright. Do we see any change in the comps so far? Alright, we have a Lucio Moira coming out from the side of Raiders. They're still...
Yeah, Raiders getting on fire now. switching to a May.
5,
Yep, and no,
3,
they've
Hourglass
got
go for
Torb.
small.
1. Round
Yeah.
3.
I mean,
Capture
Torb is a very dominant hero now. I don't know. Like, nothing's really happened to him. It's just every other hero's gotten worse.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh, and they're both
they've
good
done the
at
same TP onto point. Let's see who wins this time. Will they have the more situational? Nope, the Zarya went for the Zarya went for the flank round, which means she wasn't with the team for the initial fight. And that led to their downfall, unfortunately. However, it does mean she is charging up her grab very quickly. With it on being 57. Oh, and they've switched to the junk instead of the sim. I guess just extra help for the double shield, really. Just try and get break through those double shields pretty easily. Nice pull coming into the Rita, lucky there was nothing combo into it. May will be used to try and stop them from doing any damage to the Coalescence. Oh, there Hourglass's own Coalescence comes out, but there Lucio gets hit. And for some reason they use Wall. And Bongo for some reason.
Rich throwing all the symbols not necessary though.
Yep, it seems like both teams like to just use ults when they have them right now. There's no real self-control. They do get the Lucio pick off, which is quite huge, as he will be staggered for complete of next fight, and he also has beat, which is one of the better ults actually in the game, just being able to use it. And they get a free drop because of it. Oh, beat drop finally comes out, and yeah, which allows Sigma to have his free ult, basically. We'll take control of the point, and they use Coalescence to kill the enemy more. Always a good reason. Luckily Coalescence is quite an easy ult to charge, so if you are good at Moira, you can charge multiple Coalescences within a fight, basically. Alright, you see the Junkrat.
Both teams are thrilled.
Yep. Now it's just to heal you more efficiently. Oh, Mail comes out, but is wasted. Big time combo. Unnecessarily Orisa Bongo, but I guess it kills the Sigma and me. However, it is a more desperate situation for the side of Hourglass, as they do not have as much points. They do not have the high percentage as Raiders do right now. And the Junkrat gets it, and May, and I think this game is pretty much over right now. No matter what, Farmer usually dominates. It is just such a dominant fight. That that's part of the reason why it's such dominant. Junkrat gets a pick onto the Sigma endpoint and trying desperation, trying just to get some hits. Oh? Could they pull this back? They could pull this back. Bit of unnecessary tie-up.
Allow me to repair the damage.
They managed to get the point back.
Moira and Junkrat.
Moira and Junkrat and the Pharah as well there did manage to get the point. It's quite a vital catch for Hourglass right now. As, yeah, they still have speed and they can charge a Pharah and a Reseroll in this time. Right, Moira comes out and they do have the Blizzard coming out. Junkrat, the Paladin Junkrat and Pharah managed just to hold them, managed to hold Raiders back and let Hourglass get the win. Honestly, that Pharah Junkrat player just really carried them right there.
Play of the game.
Did not see that coming.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably should have taken the Pharah's play, but at least it's not a support play, let's be honest.
Yeah. Next map, Eichenwald.
Eichenwald should be a good map.
Yeah.
Generally quite a fun map to play, and we shall hopefully see some, maybe even some dives coming out of that play.
Maybe. Just gotta check if everyone's ready.
Yep. Hold up. I'll be back in a sec. Come on. Yeah. Any subs on either team coming out?
Yeah.
Or is it?
It's like
It was just subbed out.
Raiders swapping 2 of their players.
Looks like Raiders have 4. Yep, Raiders have 4 subs, so
And
looks like
Hourglass
they
is
have. Yeah.
Traveling to Eichenwald.
Alright. As we move on to the second map, Raiders have the Hourglass has the 1-0 advantage right now.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Ready for battle.
Alright, we see the double shield coming out from the side of Raiders with another Pharmacy combo. Looks like Pharmacy is going to be one of the most played combos for that.
30 seconds.
Yeah. With Widow, McCree.
With Widow and McCree band, it's definitely going to be one of the most prominent comps.
Ready for some
Yeah.
fireworks?
Do you not see a Pharah coming up from the side of Hourglass? They're instead of running Junkrat out.
5, 4, 3,
They do have the D.Va as well, so they will be able to try and counter that Pharah a little bit with the D.Va.
objective A.
Pharah's time already comes out from the spawn, getting them an early 10% off charge. Oh, junk. Sorry.
Already getting
Torval will already get the pick onto their farm. Looks like Raiders definitely are wanting to win this match. They're definitely more prominent in their play style right now. They are holding Raiders back, they're holding Hourglass back quite well. Yeah. Risa is again taking damage, making her use Fortify early, and the Moira comes out, just trying to heal their entire team. Start get the flank and get to pick into their Mercy. Out Mercy, far out comes out, and the Risa comes out, managing just to finish off the rest of their team. They do get a stagger pick onto Mercy, which will be huge for Raiders, as that means they have more time to wait before next fight will start. Or not, as Hourglass seems to just want to push in again. Oh, Ashe does get a pick onto the far and sends her bobbing, but it does get on res. Yep, does clear a lot of space. Currently they're still being held back though. And the Junkrat ult comes in, can it find Hammy? It finds one, it finds the Risa. It's quite a big thing. And it, from what it looks like so far, it looks like Raiders. Yeah. It just seems like they get like a couple of good early picks, but just when it comes down to it, they just can't just like kill the rest of them. It's happened twice in a row now. It's quite weird. Right, they finally starting to build up to their Risa and D.Va ult. However, I don't know how impactful D.Va ult will be against AW Shield Comp, as they should have the means to block it in every kind of way. They have charged another bot. Oh, this time the D.Va is more proactive, but they are quite alone right now. Oh, D.Va comes in. D.Va's gone comes in. You get no one. That Ashe is getting quite a few picks right now. Ashe again gets another pick. And it gets picked off by their board.
30 seconds remaining.
They are unable to get that press off onto the Ashe, which was their carry right now. But their far does come back and get 2 picks. Sigma manages to find 0 with his ult, but they should have to contest. He's still got space. Looks like most of Raiders is back. Almost all of them were all boot. 2 picks come out for side of Raiders. And we get 3. Oh, Bob comes out. They managed to get the Tracer. And get to pick onto their Ashe. Looks like their point coverage may be falling quite quickly right now. Oh, look, with the death of the Hammers, it looks like I think they may be losing. Hourglass finally like a point after a good at least 5-minute contest. Yep.
finally get it.
So in about 5 minutes they finally get the point.
Raiders actually
However,
making
they
ults from that fight.
with them only with them only having with them getting 4 out of 6 ultimates in that fight. I wonder how far Hourglass will be able to push this with the only 2 minutes 30 they have. Oh, Cameron ult comes out. Doesn't look like it's able to get anyone. Tracer ult comes out. Doesn't look like it's able to get one. Yeah. Oh, they use some more ult and get a pick onto the dash. But Pharah gets res. Oh, Soldier ult comes out. And so does Pharah. More ults come out right now. D.Va Mech gets killed by the Moira. And Moira gets a big one. I think the Raiders running through a group right now. Well, that's a good Sigma. Jenny gets beaten. And Ashe comes out, Bottle comes out, and then Miss Pop come out. Looks like the Raiders is just not managing to find their hold right now. They are not looking as confident as they did on Plus Point. They just lost it. With that massive staggered fight, it just hasn't been good for them. Yeah, but it looks like there's no resistance, honestly. Although the Junkrat does come in right now and just get one hit though. Looks like Soldier ult comes out. Pretty much with and D.Va ult comes out, just get to Lucio. Hog is still in Hourglass's back line. Oh, Moira ult comes out and gets hit. Due to them being their own back line, really. Which not being protected by an Invisible. 3 meters to point, and I think it looks like Hourglass will actually cap all 3 points. So there was a huge strength card coming in, and get 2. That is quite an impactful. Raiders have just lost it in the last couple of seconds due to a Junkrat hire. Right, Table comes out, just I guess stop them from advancing any further. Icebolt comes up for Trolley. This is the main pushing too far forward for our entire team. Oh, Soldier again. It's not Soldier again, so that's out of place. Yeah.
Cease your resistance.
Every single ult right now is being used. D.Va Bomb comes out and missed. Yep, there's too much cover on this point for D.Va ults to be anywhere near effective. Oh, Joint Fire comes out and looks like Raiders. It looks like Raiders will hold this point and Hourglass only get 2 on the board.
0-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Well, I think we should probably see the double shield again coming out from the side of the Raiders. I'm probably just gonna race it with another off tank coming out for the side of the Hourglass. I guess the pharmacy pick again will be quite necessary, as they can both put McCree and Widow
Ready
bands.
for battle.
Yeah, we do see the double. We actually do see a double shield coming out from the side of the Hourglass. With
To that Ash.
Attackers
Yeah.
incoming in 30
that
seconds.
Ash has been one of the better, I guess, players right now. Actually carrying them through first point and managing to basically solo carry them.
Look at you.
Alright,
5, 4, 3,
so we see this Far Mercy coming out to the side of Raiders. So will that be their key to winning right now? We do also see Sim coming out. Do they plan to try and flank with the TP? What's their Far Mercy skills? Oh, Far Mercy gets picked very early on into the fight, but so does their Ash and their Far gets res. Yeah. Oh, Pharmacy gets to pick onto the enemy Mercy and then gets picked up himself. Now, Torp gets picked. Yeah. A rare kill, but quite fun when it gets to. Both Moira ults come out. Both gets picked and uses to pick off the Orisa. Far Mercy gets used, but it gets res, and both gets picked off the enemy Mercy. Far right now is trapped, and yep, it's staggered. Yeah. Or just go in. Either one. Great, that comes out. Looks like Orisa ult comes out from the side of Raiders and doesn't manage to get it.
It's destroyed straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their Ash is definitely doing work for the side of Hourglass also. Yep, and gets another stacker pick onto their Mercy. Right now it looks like both ultimate favor and just general favor is on the side of Hourglass right now, with them just looking completely dominant. And Cypher manages to stagger himself even harder.
Maybe switch off Barret? No.
He's got his ult right now, so it's not unwise to switch.
Looks like, what's the name? Raiders trying to go dive now.
I'm not so sure dive would be so good against this ult. A lot of ults were used in that fight. Every ult was used. Although, however, could be said the same for both sides right now, as all ults have been used. There are no ults left. However, there is a D.Va in Hourglass's backlines right now. It's Baby D.Va, but never mind. Yeah. Without even Hourglass realizing it, they just stagger D.Va.
30 seconds remaining.
Alright, 30 seconds left on the clock. Will Raiders be able to manage? Will Raiders be able to push this, or will it just be an easy deploy? Unfortunately, I do not have.
10 seconds.
Yep. However, I'd say Winston pick is more valuable right now, and the D.Va mech gets picked. Ash gets 2 to 3. I think just out of desperation. Bob gets 1, and Moira gets 2, and we paused.
just left.
Yeah, well,
I don't
I
think that Raiders will be able to get onto point.
no matter what happens, Raiders will not be able to get back onto point unless miracles occur.
Oh yeah, let's just say a good round. I might as well unpause it. Yep, T-kill. And
Victory.
taking the next round already.
Yeah. Right, well, this round was definitely showed Raiders' dominance at first, but as soon as they lost that, they just crumbled, not really winning a fight until they were down to second point.
Raiders are gonna have to have what
Raiders-
miracles to stay in this game.
Raiders really have to pick up right now. Honestly, quite losing quite easily. They're not even really putting up much of a fight right now.
No, next map's Horizon.
Horizon, one of the most hated maps in Overwatch's history, and it's currently blocked from rotation.
Yeah, at least it's not Paris. I mean,
Oh,
not
it's
nice.
not Paris. Alright, as we wait for World's Best to come back. Oh, never mind, they're just gonna sub someone back in.
Has to do that.
Hmm.
And he's back.
Alright, World's Best is back. Well, we shall probably see again double shot coming out. We did see the dive coming out from Raiders right at the very end, but it proved pretty much very ineffective as they didn't have enough arms. And they were running straight into an Ash, which they didn't have the coordination to dive.
No.
If Hourglass switch onto their main roles now, this will be a completely different story, I think.
Hourglass not even on their main roles.
No, Bronze's
No,
Wood is playing tank, and he's a
I played
DPS.
Brandon.
King
Brandon
Goose, King Goose is playing support, and he's an off tank. Brandon's playing tank, and he's support. But one of the guys just went up. I think it's he might be Nova. Has just gone into Diamond, and so can't play on tank where he normally would play. So they've all had to swap roles.
Yeah, I saw, yeah.
Well,
I just noticed he's
yeah.
like 3K13 now.
Yeah. So they're doing.
So,
Nova is doing good at DPS.
they are quite a
Yeah.
dominant team right now, even on the off rolls.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
How good would they be on their normal ones?
I mean, I think they'd be able to win any game right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know tier 3 personally, but they look quite dominant. Just even playing their off rolls, that they look like they would be able to do anything right now, just against any team. But, okay, so Raiders is talking tactics right now. I think they just signed a coach.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, another coach.
Cup of tea if they're offering.
Life in lockdown. Not the most fun. Right. Okay. I don't really know what to say. Just waiting for them to start, aren't we?
Traveling to Horizon Luna Colony.
Right, so we are now heading into the third map of the series, and we are going on to Horizon Lunar Colony.
Initiating match.
To be honest, no one likes this map. This is gonna be.
I like this map only one time, and that's when I get to play Break. Break and Nano Boots are the best combos.
God, nano
It's
Painful
fun.
to play against, especially if she's using Rally.
Yeah, I won a semi-final with this with that play. That's great.
Ready for battle.
Especially with the Torb. Nano Torb is also pretty fun. Right, so I think we will be seeing a dive. Never mind, no dive.
Attackers
Why
incoming.
would we see dive when we can have double shield?
Oh, maybe? Yeah. I've seen Hotbar's Tracer, it's actually quite good. So you're
Yeah.
gonna have to watch out for that.
I mean, I don't know, honestly. Okay, so they're running the Orisa Winston. Not the weirdest combo I've ever seen.
4, 3,
I think Winston will try and get control of the high round whilst Orisa and the rest of the team send TP point. That's probably my guess, but
Behind them there already.
Hotbar is behind them waiting for the flank. But does he realize there's a sim TP? Yep, Winston just jumps onto point.
Probably be able to get a tick.
Nope, but the Reaper does mean that their Orisa is already down, and so does the Mona. Yep.
The turret's just gonna melt. Raiders there.
Oh, and a
Probably
2-2. And
6
the
minutes to cap next point. Yeah.
objective
yeah, 6 minutes to cap next point.
new
And Raiders have already have already switched off 2 characters, which means they are not going to have any elite talks for the whole of the next fight.
It's like, oh, and then it's teleporting again. I'm probably right now.
For the Winston still diving. Yep. Sequence to sim.
Hourglass
Yep.
for the most time.
And 5 minutes. That is a very quick cap. I think that was at least 1 minute 32 seconds. That's probably one of the quickest cap times
to 2.
ever.
Switching sides.
That's very impressive.
Especially for comp and especially for a league game.
Initiating match.
That is impressive. Right, let's see what Raiders can do to try and match these guys. Hopefully they can pull up something interesting like that, but
Yeah.
who knows?
Raiders are probably going to try and copy the Sim TP.
Yep. Let's see. I think if they try and copy the Sim TP, I think Hourglass will know how to just counter it basically.
Yeah. It doesn't look like they will, running Reaper Soldier.
Look, switch onto Sim off the Reaper.
Attackers
Looks like they're
incoming.
trying to
30
mirror
seconds.
comp basically.
Seems
Without the Reaper, it's... You know, so we shall see what's gonna we shall see what's gonna happen. Okay, so Hourglass does have the Torb and does have the Ash, who was doing very well last round.
4, 3,
The Torb on this point should be good for just point control, as turret can just shoot from
objective A.
basically anywhere and just get lots of free chip damage off onto shields and onto people. Yeah, they know the Sim PP is coming up. Oh.
Oh, but some of... Oh, bait. Sim TP.
I baited them, but they still managed to get a pick onto the Winston, but have lost control of the high ground the wall. No. Right, back hospital. Oh, massive dynamite comes out. I managed to get a pick onto the Sim. They do not have the mercy to res, so that pick looks like it'll be final for a little bit.
Raiders gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
30 seconds to get
Oh,
there. Switch to soldier then.
yep, it looks like he just wants to get back as fast as soon as he can, basically.
Get into position. Gale the Mahal.
Do something!
Oh, Lucia D comes out. Moira ult comes out a bit late. Oh, and uses Soul Bolt Wolf in a 1v5 basically. Sorry, 1v6. So they have wasted their Turbo and they have wasted their code.
Let's see you get past this!
Let's see what's happened. It's definitely not as quick as Algoth did it, but it is certainly a quick time so far. Alright, they're rushing straight to point. It's unfortunate they really do not have that turbo because that is really good at point control, especially on this point. Well, especially just in 2TP in general. Oh.
It was only to be expected.
Taunts did come out from the side of Hourglass. A bit unnecessary as they already had won the fight, but it's the job done. And Soldier is picked off very early into the fight. And they still do not have their mercy to risk that pick, so they're just gonna have to wait here. The voice line spam comes out from the side of Hourglass.
Raiders
Right.
going bottom left. Yeah,
Yep.
slightly back to the side.
Do something!
And I think they're trying to dive that top turret. They do get it, and they do get the god. A lot of ults do come out.
It's like Raiders
Oh, full turret gets the soldier. Sorry, mate. Yep, and it looks like they will be able to get it.
nowhere near as much time as Hourglass though.
Even with cutting down on time, it's still 2 minutes to 4 minutes and 3 seconds.
Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Ooh. Hourglass going for Bastion.
I was going for the Bastion with him.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
no,
all-
they're switching to top.
Attackers.
I'd say
incoming
Bastion is a
30
very
seconds.
risky pick on this map just because you'd have to put so much resources into him. It's just not and if he dies it's not really worth it to just have the Bastion really. Although he will be he is very good against the double shields, which is the main comp being run today. And probably for the rest of this week as Ryan is banned.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Yep, you see the same thing coming out, the same TP coming out.
This will heal.
go straight onto point.
And yep,
This
they're
time
ready
they'll
for
take
this.
TP.
Yeah, they get the Eureka, they get the Mercy. They were still expecting it and they still managed to win that fight very convincingly.
Raiders just cleaned up there, so
Yeah, even though both healers managed to get picked off during that fight, they still managed to win. That's a very, very good from the side of
Defense point. Objective B.
Raiders.
no. Waiting for their Baptiste.
Yep. It's quite a slow character. Right, Hourglass have set up on point and not on left high ground. Right, they... Right, they do manage to get 2 picks off quite early on in the fight. And that looks like it's a clean sweep. However, it is below a minute, so they do not have very good time advantage. Oh, Monkey can test on point. Monkey gets on point, and Lucy gets on point. They do have the faction coming out and manages to get 2 picks. It was quite a good little just contest, but it just didn't work. It just wasn't long enough. Not much to push him into overtime, but they did get him down to 25 seconds.
Yeah.
Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Alright, so you see the sim coming up from both. Yeah, you see the sim coming out from both teams and Sombra coming out from Raiders. Let's see who shall win this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Alright, looks like they're going for a very similar comp, just with a defense to the Winston right now. Oh, Sombra is scouting and tries to get a hack off, but fails. Alright, they managed to get another pick onto the Orisa, which means their main tank is down. Their sim is down. And it looks like it should be quite winnable for Hourglass right now. Yep.
Annual performance analysis. Nice. Objective lost.
Right, so 3 changes for the side of Raiders, which means they should not be able to have 3 ults until the first fight is over. Right, they are set up on opposite high rounds right now.
I would expect double hit scans and stuff.
Yeah. Well, SimCP comes out and just destroyed it. Something comes out, but it doesn't mean they do lose control point for a little bit. Yeah, Mercy's pick and Soldier's pick.
Might be able to take it still.
Looks like the fight will go in the favor of Raiders. Right, they now do switch over to the Sigma, so then both teams do have double shield right now. Let's see which one comes out on top, as Raiders does have the battle. which means most of their damage will be doubled, and they do have a Moira and a resource.
Looks like they're... Looks like tanks. DPS 37 places. But...
Gale the Mahal!
Right now, looks like every single ult coming out right now, with them using at least 4, yeah, they used 4 ults in that one fight, leaving them only with an Ashe ult and a Sigma ult, which is a 2/3. Whereas
Hourglass have 3 still.
Hourglass is 3 and can very easily charge the Soldier ult right now. Right, Sim TP's behind. Underneath. Oh. Symbol comes out on point.
Hourglass is 4 ults.
Trying to force the red point. Over. Should be able to at least. Yep. However, 1 second advantage. 1 second advantage over to Raiders, which means Hourglass will be attacking first this time.
Initiating match.
Alright. We shall probably see the return of Double Shield again. For the... I don't know how many times. Too many times. Please stop saying Double Shield.
Bitch will always use it.
So boring to watch.
There it is again on both sides.
Oh, I want them to play dive. Just go, monkey dealer, please.
Just make it more fun. Just go dive.
Attackers
You want some variation.
30 seconds.
Why did we... Oh... Thought we gotten out of this meta, but it's still there.
I've just wanted the teams to go ball Winston. See how that pans out.
I think my team would go that. Right, okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 60 seconds.
Alright, we see the Pharmacy coming out again for the side of Hourglass. And we see the Ashe Mercy coming out for the side of Raiders. Let's see who shall win this. Oh, Monkey gets rocked mid-jump right now, cancelling his jump. Ashe gets quite low but is healed by the Mercy. Winston is halted onto point right now. Unfortunately they weren't able to get that takeoff onto him, but Hourglass split up, but manages to kill them all basically.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
We shall probably see the return to double hit scan from the side of Raiders. Yep, as they switch to Soldier instead of Jump.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, they...
Switching onto the Bastion.
The Bastion is, like I said before, quite a risky pick. But let's see if it works well. Bastion is quite an unusual pick. Oh, and he gets halted. And sets up and just manages to basically able to shred. Yeah, it looks like this should be able to be a double cap again. I feel like this is going to be going down to the longest game.
For a while.
It'll be...
Full hold.
It'd be fun if
Switching
it goes
sides.
to like 8-8 or something like that. That'd be fun.
Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Right. We see the farmers coming out from the side of Raiders. And we see the Bastion coming out from the side of Algos.
Attackers
Let's see if the Bastion will manage to hold up against the pharmacy. Winston is quite very so Winston is quite an interesting choice right now.
With the Bastion, yeah.
Yep, the Bastion really only having the Reese shield to rely on, but the Sim TP makes it so Bastion will be able to alternate between the two different high grounds right now,
One.
giving him actually quite a lot of protection.
Raiders going
Defend objective A.
dive, looks like.
Oh, Raiders finally picking out the dive. Maybe they're stream sniping, maybe they're listening to what I'm saying and might please for dive, who knows?
Alright, if they are stream sniping,
Forward barrier.
Liam.
Well, don't worry, I'll do that anyway. I don't even know who it is, I've never played.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Right, what comes out the Junkrat? Oh.
Stack things.
5, 6, 5. Yay.
Better not gold. I was like, it's gonna be so boring.
Okay.
Dives.
They still have the Bastion set up, and the Bastion does have his ult. Bastion is a very good counter to dive, if the dive isn't played very well. If the dive is played very well, however, he can be... It can counter Bastion.
Sterben nicht.
Right,
Spread that
Immortality comes out,
Bastion.
that gets picked. Mercy gets picked.
Oh, they're winning. Oh no.
And it looks like it will come out to another... It looks like it will go to another round.
We're gonna be here for hours.
They are managing to contest, but I don't know how long for.
Justice rains from above. It's a good thing I brought an umbrella.
Gets first. Hourglass might be able to.
Helden sterben nicht. Der Kampf ist noch
Maybe gets picked. Roman's really focusing the junk right now. The junk is basically able to do 3 damage. And it looks like we will be going on to more
Here we go
rounds
again.
of Horizon Lunar Colony. This is why people hate this map.
Score
It goes on for too long.
6-6. Switching sides.
Goes on for.
Initiating match.
Right, alright. Well, I mean, that dive comp was quite interesting from the side of Raiders. Finally people have played dive against the double shield, and it seemed to actually work quite well.
Yeah, they made it work.
Mm.
Oh, and there you go.
Then you
Raiders
have a
pulling out the
different type of double what is that double shield?
Attackers
Right, okay, so there's a new one on me. Sigma Winston.
God.
Right, they do have the Sim TP and they do have the Pharmacy again, so Hourglass should be able to win this. I don't know, it's against the Bastion. Again, if the Bastion is played effectively, then Bastion should be able to do quite well.
3, 2, 1.
I think they may be going up for the TP either onto right side or straight onto point.
No offense to Raiders or anything, but just... Well, if I was
Out,
round's gone on
early
fire.
pick onto the Moira. Looks like they did
Raiders
mess
might
up.
actually be able to take this one.
I mean, it would be really funny if it ended up in a draw. All this time wasted for nothing. Right, okay, so the Bastion switched over to the Soldier just to get back quicker. A Monkey is one tap, but he still insists on going back in to get picked by Sigma. And then again. Okay.
Both teams
Looks like it will finally be the first full hold of the game.
7.
Round 7 finally.
That's just something you've never heard.
6 to 6. Switching sides.
Right, 6 to 6. Can someone, if Pad is watching this, Pad, can we put this game in the record books? This
Yeah,
has got to be one of
please.
the longest, like, 2CP maps you've had.
I think I've seen some guys they did it in a custom game. It's like
They got like 52 points, didn't they?
the channel called SI Not Found. Yeah, they got it. It's like
Okay,
54, 54, like 69, 69, something like stupid.
Ready for battle.
You know, I think after like a while, they stopped actually doing
just
voice
times
line,
out.
and yeah, and then the lobby
Game
times
just
out.
times out. I think after 2 hours you're just not allowed to.
Attackers incoming
It just
in
stops.
30 seconds.
Yeah, I don't think custom games usually last more than like a couple of hours,
Yeah.
just to prevent like I don't know, like XP farms from going on still. I don't know. I think those were pretty much banned completely. Right, so we do see the Winston Reefs are coming up from the side of Raiders, and we do see the regular double shield coming up from the side of
Defend
Hourglass.
Managed
Will
to
this
get
be another
Bastion
full
on top
hold?
of the- Managed to get Bastion on top of the tire on one.
Right, okay, so this is some advanced Bastion positioning right here.
Great stuff.
He'll finally be a proper counter for Farah.
And he's fallen off.
It's the motion of these tires, man. It's uncontrollable.
30 seconds remaining.
Alright, so we do see this flanking Sim.
Put on the turret.
Yeah.
And he's got back up there again.
This will heal.
Best Bastion one.
To get pulled off.
Oh,
And
the
he's
Bastion.
top there.
Right now they are trading.
It might actually be, if it's a draw. I think it might be, it's gonna be a draw. Oh my god. This went on for like half an hour for a draw. Oh my days.
Oh my god.
Oh my
6 minutes. Not 6 minutes. 6 to 6, and it was a draw.
Play of the game.
that is, I can't.
Oh, can someone just see how long this match was?
Yeah,
I feel like I've wasted life right now.
yeah, we'll be able to see after this. We'll play.
19 minutes. Oh, wasn't that long? I thought it was longer than it actually was. It just felt longer because it was Horizon.
Well, on to Rialto, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's hope that doesn't happen again.
I mean, never know.
Oh, you never know. Oh. I keep swapping off the same people.
I'm just trying to figure out who's better.
Yeah. It's this Elixir person then. Dean.
Alright. Actually, so hold up. We're streaming the game, right?
Yeah.
What is to? Let me
Tom
just
there.
let's post this video.
God.
Alright, so Rialto is quite. I would say it's a very fun map, honestly. I actually quite enjoy it. Let's hope we get some more of this double shield action.
Can't wait. Alright. Here we go.
Welcome to Rialto. Initiating match. Ready for battle.
Unexpected casters joined.
Clearing the area.
Someone just joined the group. Chris, I'm casting, leave.
Okay, hello. What?
Leave. I'm casting.
Chris.
Okay, thank you.
I feel bad for doing that, I don't know what.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, he could have casted, but I don't know. I don't know if people would have gotten annoyed. I think. I mean, the more casters, the merrier, right?
2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Watch points like really strict though.
Stop the
They can
hate.
read out, but
I know. I mean, I was part of Shockwave, I think I know my fair share with the army of Watchpoint. Right. As we see, the double shield coming out for Raiders and Sigma, or sorry, Uber or Risa coming out to the side of Arlos. Oh, that was a very nice pick onto the Tracer from Hotbar. Oh, Moira comes out. And the Pulse Bomb comes out from the Tracer. Yep. Cypher, sorry.
Oh, Kinko's just... My fault. Oh.
Yeah.
This will restore you.
Or probably just died just because he didn't want to like stagger himself. Cover the mirror. I mean, I don't think King Goose likes the ground. I think he really needs to swim for a bit. Oh, so does the Aretha, apparently. It's quite even right about now. Oh, and... Okay. I'm gonna say this from like a personal standpoint. I feel like most people really use their ults just like randomly.
Yeah, they just,
like,
I see what you mean.
There's no coordination. It's just... Yeah, like, there's like a decent amount of skill right here, but it's just... I think ult usage right now from both teams isn't as good as it could be. Like, I have this problem with one of my teams that I'm playing with CGL for, but we just don't know like, any ult management. Like we just...
Hourglass just chucking the ults and stuff fine.
Yeah. It's like you can't rely on winning an ult on a fight with 6 ults. But to be fair, our Raiders did use 3 ults to counter it as well, and if they did see like all those ults coming out, they probably shouldn't use any ults in counter because it's just a waste basically. Just save them for when you're actually going to need them. Alright, Hourglass capped second point. Pretty easy. Little to no resistance from the side of Raiders right now. They seem to be struggling after... Oh! And then double pick comes out. And the Orisa ult is used from the side of Hourglass. Bob comes out. Right, Demon Mech just started to try and push into their entire team, just trying to... Oh, that was a nice pulse bomb onto Lucio. And he almost walked into the entire team, which could have been quite bad for Raiders right now. He just uses his ult, picks the Tracer. Enemy Tracer picks the Moira. And I think it's just a Spark and testing the backline split is dead. And it's a very, very easy cap right now for the side of Hourglass.
0 to 3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Is this? I don't even know. Like, is this being streamed on YouTube or Twitch?
I'm streaming it on YouTube.
Okay.
If I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea how to use Twitch, so...
I don't use either. My I don't think I can really stream.
It's pretty easy just with
Ready for battle.
I think PlayStation just makes it a lot easier. If you have to click like 2 things then you're on the stream.
Yeah.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Smoke them out of there.
Annual performance analysis. Annual performance analysis. Nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Right, so we see the horde coming out from the side of Raiders, and we see the Reef Beaver coming out from Raiders. Chris goes for a flank and gets killed by the point, but the Ashe does get a counter pick onto the enemy tracer. Sorry, onto the Raiders tracer. Yeah, definitely don't. And they just have generally more shield first time with the horde instead of a diva. We almost walked into that dynamite like that. Oh, Genji's quite a risky kind of pick right now, like Genji, no. People was picked into their team and the Moira ult comes out just to try and keep the rest of their team on. Oh, Genji gets picked, Moira gets picked, Lucy gets picked. Definitely. Yep. However, it's not really enough. These are new mechs onto point just to ultimately die again. Yep. Oh. Again, another pick onto the tracer. Cypher just does not seem as good on the tracer right now, just with their axe constantly cutting there. Nice, Lucia beat. Oh, I want to see Lucia beat. Oh, massive dynamite comes out. And there's a Lucia beat. However, they do have the Genji blade right now. And the Mule, which is... Oh, Genji blade comes out. Gets... Doesn't really get it. It doesn't get really many solo kicks. I'm assuming he did like damage to a lot of people. It did things. Questionable things, but it did things. Yep, and he has switched back onto the tracer. He just wanted to use the Genji there, I'm guessing, just before he switched back. Yeah. I mean, if it is like a really big ult, like if you have like a Lucio beat or like a Earth Jacker, then yeah, try to get it stick on. Deep roll comes out and gets Lee and nothing else. Yeah. Looks like it does get one pick into the mirror. Cypher just staggering himself basically. Killing people with some stuff.
All the time, just trying to get the Ashe or...
Oh, they've been spotted right now by the Sonic Arrow. And Orisa ult comes out, just forcing them backwards. Yeah. Yep, and then he switches to Salty. Oh, let's see. Tracy gets shut down very easily. Oh, and the dragon comes out, catching Nova. And Brandon gets picked. Yep, it looks like World is just beating up basically.
The Trace is gonna go in for a possible maybe last second.
Getting picked. And they get moved to mid-beat right now. This looks like Hourglass can hold this right now.
60 seconds remaining.
That was very good from the Moira.
Who's just standing there just waiting to get a headshot. Oh, looks like they're trying up onto high ground again. Oh, behind them. Whilst the soldiers still continue to play. Just try and get an off angle. Oh, they do get the bomb though, but it looks like they give it point control with it. However, they did use quite a lot of their ults in that one fight. So it looks like neither team actually has an ult right now. Although...
What will they do?
Oh no, they can't ult spam. Alright, I'm sure they'll charge them quickly. And said that, yep, someone gets pulse on and gets picked. Healing. A big healing heal skin, and you need to use that every single fight. Looks like Raider still does not actually have an ult yet. Yeah. And can probably charge another pulse very quickly. Yep. Make it all 6. I know, yep, they've got the they've got the mail, which is very good for point control. Bob comes out. Bob comes out and has little to no effect. Lucio comes out. Oh, Hulk bomb gets killed again, and Hulk gets killed, and they're not gonna be able to touch. That's it.
Hourglass win.
Hourglass win, 3-0.
3-0.
We can't forget about this 19-minute draw.
Yeah. The draw.
Play of the game.
HK Nugget definitely looks like my MVP for the match, honestly. Just dominant. First team. From the side of Hourglass, definitely HK Nugget. He has definitely been one of the better picks. Seems like for Hourglass. Who would you say for Raiders?
Raiders.